All right, Shalom. I want to start by giving all praises, honor, and glory that's due to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who ruled well, who taught us his truth. Peace, blessings, salutations to the whole Philic Akim scattered throughout the four corners of the earth, giving all diligence to make a calling and election sure, as well as hastening the coming of our Lord Yahweh Shai. All right, this is 2024, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble, as it's been coined at by the elder apostle Tohar of Great Millstone. All right, through the spirit and power of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. All right, so that's the moniker for the year. And so far, amen, the year is shaping up to be exactly that. Okay, you got the Passover this coming Saturday, which is also the Sabbath, sundown Saturday. Okay, well, you know, after the Passover, things always get ramped up in the spirit, man. All right, take you back to 2020, man. We had the Passover, and then what happened? The pandemic took place. And so, yeah, man, something's going on this year, man. You know, it's election year as well. But if you just look in the news, just by way of measuring the times, having understandings of what these last prophecies are saying in the scriptures, and then being able to line it up with what you see happening in the earth, not just in your local news, in your neighborhood, but in the earth. Hey, man, you can very well see that this is, without a doubt, the hopeful year of Jacob's trouble. You had Esau Edom let these millions of illegal, or you can't really call them illegal immigrants because they legally let them in. I would call them undocumented immigrants. But yeah, you see this devil, man, he's let all these undocumented immigrants into the country, and he's giving them all these privileges. And this devil Esau Edom, man, which is a self-proclaimed white man, the way he works is he works by way of gradualism. All right, so if you take it back to 2021, right? 2021, Illinois became the first state to abolish cash bail. All right, that's when they passed the bill, I believe, which means if you commit a crime, you know, you go in, you get booked, and they let you out. There's no cash bail. You don't got to pay no bill. And you just, if they let you out, maybe they put you on an ankle monitor, maybe they don't. But you just stay home until, or you just out roaming until whatever day, your trial or whatever the case is. So that's what we saw happen. All right, so real quick, I'm going to read a little of this. It says, Illinois became the first state to abolish cash bail as a condition of pretrial release when a new law known as the Safety, Accountability, Fairness, and Equity today, all right, it was called the Safety Act. I remember doing videos on that. It says, took effect Monday. In Illinois, it says, in 2021, Illinois lawmakers passed and the governor signed a comprehensive package of criminal legal system reforms. And where did a lot of those migrants or immigrants go, man? They went to Illinois, man. You know, they sleeping in the hallways of the shelters and the police stations. Okay, that's where a lot of them immigrants went, man. They also just passed something in Illinois and Chicago, man, where ain't gonna be no police from 3 a.m. to about 7 a.m. So you got ample time to commit whatever crimes you like. All right. It says in 2021, Illinois lawmakers passed, the governor signed a comprehensive package of criminal legal system reforms that changed the state's statutory framework for the pretrial release of people charged with crimes. Specifically, the new law eliminated monetary bail and created a default rule that all persons charged with an offense shall be eligible for pretrial release or personalized recognizance subject to conditions imposed by the trial court, such as electronic monitoring or home supervision. So yeah, man, you just get to go home, man, and be on a fucking tether, or maybe you got to check in with a PO or some shit with no real punishment, man, until they got time to bring you up on trial, right? And who the fuck, if depending on what you did, who's gonna show up to court for trial? You know, especially if they didn't take it upon themselves to put you on a tether. It says the law allows prosecutors to seek and judges order pretrial detention in certain specific cases, A defendant charged with an enumerated felony offense may be ordered detained if the court finds the person poses a real and present threat to the safety of any person or persons of the community. Okay, so whatever, man. So they did this way back in 2021. You know, they petitioned this law, man, and it's passed. So Esau, man, he been setting the stage for JT, for Jacob's trouble, man. All right, the police, man, here in Michigan, they no longer doing hot pursuits on the freeway, man. You know, unless without a doubt, the state troopers know, like, okay, man, this guy, he's up to something. All right, but as far as chasing you in traffic, hey, man, they ain't gonna be doing that shit no more. So you start getting ghost on them, hey, you just gonna have your way. You know, they being more lenient and falling back, man, to create a state of anarchy for these people, man. Okay, so that was way back in 2021, man. And at the time, we didn't necessarily understand. Well, we knew why they were doing it, but it makes more sense today with the understanding of all these migrants they let into the country since then. Okay, the newest thing, it says Illinois judge rules illegal migrants can carry guns. So it's like, who the fuck ruling over America right now, man? And look who the face of it is. It's a black woman. They put a black woman up there. So Esau, man, you know what he doing, man. So when they pissed about it, man, when people get pissed about it and find out, man, they gonna look at this black woman and be like, it's her fault. You know, because people got the illusion that these judges and senators and these officials, they really have powers when really they're taking orders. They're just the face of whatever's being pushed, but they're taking orders from higher ups, okay? So it says a federal judge in Illinois earlier this month ruled that a Mexican man who was living in the U.S. illegally had a constitutional right to own a firearm for self-defense. In her ruling, U.S. District Judge Sharon Johnson, typical MB, that's an MB name, man, Sharon Johnson, Coleman, dismissed charges against Heriberto Flores, who was arrested in 2020 for violating a federal law that prohibits undocumented immigrants from possessing guns. It says the ruling sets up a potential Supreme Court case to determine the extent of Second Amendment rights for an estimated 11 million undocumented immigrants living in the United States. That's 11 million. Damn. That's a lot of fucking undocumented immigrants. It says for an estimated 11 million undocumented immigrants living in the United States. The High Court has issued a series of rulings over the past 15 years that have expanded gun rights. Congress will have to be a little bit more powerful here because there's no question that the Constitution applies to people who are not here illegally. It says a former federal prosecutor in a Tuesday interview on News Nations. Whatever, man. So you see it, man. They giving these fucking immigrants rights to just fucking have their way, and they funding them too, man. They giving them money, man. They giving them fucking debit cards and shit, $10,000 on it. You know, giving them like little housing incentives, opening up brand new apartment buildings and shit, and allowing them to stay there. And this devil, man, he opened the floodgates, man. So he's setting the stage for anarchy, man. You know Esau's MO is order out of chaos. So what he does is he creates a problem, and then he comes in with the solution. All right. Now, it's a lot going on, man. You got this lunar eclipse that's happening April 8th. Okay. You got you got the Passover getting ready to take place. You know, it's a lot going on, man. It's a lot going on. A whole lot. Let's see. This second edge was 5-1. It says, nevertheless, as coming in tokens. What are the tokens, man? The tokens are the judgments that are coming upon the earth. The sword, famine, death, destruction, pestilence. Amen. It says, nevertheless, as coming the tokens, behold, the day shall come, that they which dwell on the earth shall be taken in great number. And the way of truth shall be hidden, and the land shall be barren of faith. A lot of people are about to die, man. You know, there's about to be a lot of that going on, man. A lot of lawlessness going on, man. Okay, it says the way of truth shall be hidden, man. The famine of the word's coming. These devils are passing laws, man, to get the prophets off the street. Okay, it says, and the land shall be barren of faith. Yeah, man. American dream is about to become the American nightmare. Okay. It says, but iniquity shall be increased above that which thou seest, which now thou seest. So we seeing a lot of bullshit going on earth right now. You know, here in America, man, we seeing a lot of crimes and whatnot take place. A lot of women offing their children, man. I've been noticing that a lot too, man. A lot of women are killing their children. I don't know what that's about. But hey, man, that's the spirit that the Lord's put in the earth. Okay, it says, but iniquity shall be increased above that which now thou seest, or that thou hast heard long ago. Right, so it's saying that, or that thou hast heard long ago. Because it tells you in Daniel 12:1, hey, this is about to be the greatest time in the history of the earth. Okay, so it says, in the land that thou seest now to have root, right? Everyday life, hustle and bustle, getting up, going to work, going to the grocery store, you know, going out, partying, having a good time, right? It says, shall thou see wasted suddenly. So, hey, man, all of this typical everyday hustle and bustle, man, is about to come to a fucking halt. All right, man. Like the scriptures tell you in 2 Ezra chapter 15, people are going to be running in your houses for lack thereof. All right? You got bread and they don't. They need it. They coming to get it. You got food, they don't. They need it. Whatever you have that they don't, they coming to get it, man. All right? Right? Now, let's not get it twisted, man. You know, we got to remember this is called Jacob's trouble, man. So this is aimed at someone. Who is Jacob? Jacob was the son of Isaac, okay, whose name was changed to Israel, man. All right, which he's the progenitor of the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? He's our forefather. All right, so it's called Jacob's trouble because you Jakes, you Israelites, which are called, we call them Jakes for short. All right, you so-called blacks, Latinos, Seminole, Native American Indians, man, you're about to catch holy hell all the way up into the time the Lord Yahushua returns. Okay. So this Amos 3:1, it says, hear this word that the Lord hath spoken against you, O children of Israel. You Jacob, you Israelites, man, you Jakes. All right. It says, against the whole family which I brought up from the land of Egypt. Saying, right, we the same people the Lord delivered out of Egypt, man, split the Red Sea for, man. Okay. It says, you only have I known of all the families of the earth. Therefore, I will punish you for all your iniquities. Right, man? Why is the Lord going to punish the nation of Israel, man? You so-called blacks, Latinos, Seminole, Native American Indians. Right? Because he sent the prophets out here on the street to bid you to the marriage, to call you home, man, to repent. Okay, to turn away from your wickedness. And guess what you did, man? You ignoring them. Right? So, hey, man, the Lord's about to whoop that ass. Simple as that. Okay. Let's go check out Instagram, man. A lot of interesting stuff happening on Instagram. I saved a lot of these. This is one headline someone posted. It says, Obama appointee and liberal Illinois federal judge rules illegal migrants can carry guns legally. We just read that article. Right. So, going down. Ooh, this one right here, man. This one in particular was interesting, man. Because you got a lot of careless-ass women here in America where they just pretty much just run around doing whatever the fuck they want, man. You know, half-dressed, drinking, partying, having a good time. It's coming to the point, man, where a lot of women, man, they're going to be fearing to leave the house. Okay? They're not about to be out in these streets partying, man, with 11 million immigrants running around having their way. Okay? So I'm going to play this one.
FBI recognizes that Venezuela emptied out their maximum security prisons and sent them over here. Now, do you guys believe me? I've been saying this for approximately a year and a half, telling y'all that these people were crossing, and they were crossing with all types of things. And now the government is saying that we're not only in danger because those gangs are here, but Mara Salvatrucha, the Central American gang, is also committing so many crimes, and they're extremely well established. Take a look at this video.
We're in big trouble here. I mean, these are two of the most dangerous gangs on the planet. They are prison spawn gangs. They come out of the muck and the slime of these South American prisons, which are their stronghold. They are on the lowest rung of the evolutionary ladder when it comes to organized crime. That means they're all strictly street crime, which is dangerous. They bring with them just mindless, knuckle-dragging violence. They kill with knives and machetes. MS-13 is well established. They're going to be the more dominant of the two gangs. They've been here for quite a while. And as you say, Dana, we knocked them down in late 2000s with just an international effort. But now they're coming back in and they're reestablishing themselves. And that bodes ill for law enforcement across the country. We're going to be living with this crime wave for decades. And I believe that Venezuela is emptying their prisons deliberately and sending these people up here, just like Castro did in the 80s.
Finally,
Nah, man. America's deliberately asking for their prisoners. Right? So, hey, man, the landscape of America, man, is getting ready to change dramatically. Especially this summer, man. This is about to be the first summer, man, where these immigrants going to be able to just fucking move around and just get hot outside. Motherfuckers get bored. All right? They emptying out their prisons and sending illegal immigrants up here. You know, where in South America, you know, especially Venezuela, their economy had already crashed, man. All right, their dollars were already floating in the streets. There was no point to pick them up because it was not worth nothing anymore. Okay, they don't have gun laws and shit over there where they not allowed to carry guns as much. So what do, man? They got a lot of knives and machetes, man. They know how to get up close and personal with you, man. All right, these little drill rappers, these little Chicago kids that like doing drive-bys and shooting each other, they don't got shit on these immigrants that came up here, man. They don't got shit on them, man. All right, let's keep going.
Woman who was hanging. It's happened again. A woman.